Welcome to Friday Faves, where we feature the music you want to hear, creating a new arrangement to provide relief, no matter what you're feeling. Welcome to Friday Faves, episode 17. I am Judith Pinkerton, a board-certified music therapist, and what we're going to look at is the Moody Monday Poll that was wanting to find out from our patrons what kind of distractions would distract you from life purpose, being able to stay on that path of what your life purpose is. So out of the 6 options, 4 actually came back as being the highest concerns. And right now is general life stress, community adversities, family and home issues, and employment concerns. So it's about what happens when these things happen to you and you get distracted from your life purpose. What can you do to stay on track? Well, the first thing that I recommend, something that I've actually done myself, is to start noticing what does put a smile on your face. You know, what is it? And start making a list, a long list of all the things that put a smile. And sometimes you have to go, to actually think of what would trigger your mouth moving like that. So back some time ago when I was not really happy with what I thought I should have been happy doing, I decided to employ this for myself. So I must have come up with like a list of 100 things. And then I broke it down into categories and noticed that 4 or 5 categories had a whole bunch of items under each one. And I started focusing on those 4 main category titles. And quickly my life started shifting into doing that. And that's what I've been doing actually for the last few decades, because I use that process religiously all the time to discern what is it that puts a smile on my face, because that's what I want to have, is a smile on my face. So I encourage you to just start making that list. Start noticing what comes up for you. It could be a variety of small things, but you'll see how they start lending themselves to being in similar categories, that you then start realizing, this is really reflective of what would make my heart sing doing my life purpose. So it may redefine your purpose, get you closer to your heart, connecting with your mind and how they work in tandem to be on track with your life purpose. I want to point out 13 things that come from Odyssey to consider doing if you're having challenges thinking about what will put a smile on my face. So to connect with your heart, look at old pictures from the old days when you consider them good old days, or play with a baby or a child, or be artistic. You know, there's a lot of doodling that's going on, mandalas. There's so many coloring books. You can get them online. You can get them in apps. You can actually get little books where you actually use real crayons or markers or paints. But be artistic, be creative. And then dress up, even if you're just going to go for a walk around the grocery store. Just do something where you're like, wow, I just really feel great. Or take a walk and take many pictures of the beauty that you do find that you live in. Or curl up on the couch with a brand new book if you're a reader, or an audio book. Or cuddle up with a puppy or a kitty or another pet that you can cuddle with. I've been thinking about a range of pets that I know that are possible. Thinking, okay, so how do you cuddle with a fish? So yeah, something you can actually touch. Plan vacations you want to go on when you're able to. You've got time to start exploring all of that. What kind of places would put a smile on your face to actually be there and learn more about that culture. Or look at funny memes on the internet. There's that 7-second attention span where it's like, okay, in 7 seconds you better make me laugh. What does that look like for you to just start getting that smile going? Or call up someone you haven't talked to in a while. You never know what amazing things or humor or whatever that you enjoy with them will come up and help you to get that smile back on your face. Or watch a movie that you've seen so many times because it makes you laugh. It puts that smile on your face. Or extend kindness or help to a stranger And then, ask them to pay it forward that, doing good, knowing that you're helping somebody warms the heart and puts a smile on your face. I recently heard from some fellow Rotarians who we have a wheelchair project. And by the way, if anybody is in need of a wheelchair, I've got a free wheelchair for you. Uh, so there's some qualifications, of course, to qualify for it, but that made them feel so good to be able to deliver these wheelchairs for people that were really in need of them. Really, that kind of kindness can just really help warm your heart and bring that smile to your face. And of course, lastly but not necessarily the least, is blast that music that makes you want to dance and smile, by yourself or with friends, however that works for you. And as we're talking about music, I want to go into the next slide of one particular piece of music. This particular piece of music is actually going to be in an evidence-based study at a local hospital. We're very excited about the excitement being generated at the hospital. We thought we were going to be enrolling 100 nurses, and now the request has come in that all hospital staff, which is thousands, are wanting to be a part of this study. So we're investigating how well does a mood sequence formula work over just listening to soothing music. So this stress break CD that I'm recommending, it comes as a CD or as an MP3, is 15 minutes in length. And originally the Remo company asked me to produce a CD that would go with the Aroma Drum stress management system. So it does have a beat throughout it, and it follows the mood sequence formula in the Music Medicine Protocol by Music for Life. So you can check it out at themusicforlife.com. But the three different categories are U, S, and E for mood categories. U being unsettled, or in this case in the stress break music, it's called Unleashed. The S category, or soothing music, is called Soul Kiss in this particular music mood sequence formula. And then the third step of electro is energized music. So you're going through quite a shift in mood, starting with if you're not feeling so great because you got your boot stuck on something sticky, or you've landed in yourself in distractions that we were talking about earlier that are keeping you from being able to put a smile on your face or be able to track your life purpose or be on track with it. This kind of mood sequence formula may work really well for you. There's strong clinical evidence that this type of protocol works even better than just listening to happy music or just listening to soothing music. So I'm going to actually play a clip for you today with violin because Soul Kiss, the middle song, has got my solo violin in it. And so I decided, well, I don't want to just listen to the track. I'd rather play it. So as you shift into smiles, thinking about all these things that we've discussed today, think about how you can actually keep yourself on life purpose in the middle of all this stuff that's going on right now, where you're forced to look at life differently, to experience life differently. So I encourage you to think about how to go about that, and stay tuned for more. And now, here is Soul Kiss.